Good morning, ladies. Hope Whistle, your 31 director here. I'm in my office this morning working on Hostess Packets for several upcoming parties, and I wanted to share with you what I put in my packets. My hostesses seem to love it, and I wanted to share with you some different ways of possibly doing it. So, first, of course, is our cover letter. Most of my hostesses I've already talked to, I've spent a lot of time with, but this tells them how to have a successful party. And I'm going to have tongue twisters all morning. I haven't had enough coffee, so bear with me. This is the first thing that's included. Then I use poly pocket folders. See, ta-da, ta-da. These are a lifesaver. I use them for my hostess packets. I also use them for my guest packets. My hostesses seem to love the fact that everything is together, safe. They don't have to worry about if they spill a little coffee or, if they're at work, it's easy for them to have everything in one place. So inside, there are lots of goodies. So first of all, I always attach extra business cards in the pocket so that they have them to hand out to friends or family. Mini catalogs, which has their party information on it that they can use as invitations. I mail out all of my hostesses invitations for them. I do not have them do it themselves. I make sure that I get their guest list at least 2 weeks prior to the party so that I mail them out to make it easier for them to also ensure the fact that everyone is invited and that they've included as many people as they possibly can. And based on that is my guest list. I always include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Most email it to me, but the guest list has room for name, address, phone number, and email. I encourage them to invite at least 40 people. I also encourage them to fill out all of the information so I can use multiple forms of sending invitations. I always do snail mail with the mini catalogs, but I also like to do email invites, and if they're on Facebook, we like to be able to send them invitations and reminders on Facebook as well. And then I do a wish list. We have a wish list. When they want it all, it's the reminder for joining my team. It's also about hostess benefits. It gives them ideas on who they may want to shop for. Increasing their wish list also increases their push for a larger party to get more free product. Of course, a catalog is also sometimes 2, usually no more than 2, unless the hostess is doing a catalog party and I know that she is really working hard for it. Usually they get tossed aside when I include more than that. And then I use page protectors, another gift I love, or another saving grace, I should say. I use them in my guest packets as well as my hostess packets. The cover sheet on the first side tells them how to get started, how to tally the orders, the date that their party's going to be closing, and how to order if people want to order online. And then we've got 5 simple steps to having a $1,200 party. It tells them all of the different things they may want to do to encourage that. Of course, our goal is always $1,200. My hostesses usually say, I'll never reach that. I have to say that my average parties run about $800, which is awesome. But that's because I really push with my hostesses so that they can get as much as they can for free. Then I have my story. Most of my hostesses already know me, but when they pass the packet around to friends and family, those people may not know me. So it gives them an opportunity to put a face with the name and to also understand what 31 means to me. I use the icons as an upsell. Personalization is something that most people will automatically do. The icons are something that they think of as an afterthought. So this is one of the things I do encourage my hostesses to share with people, as well as my push for my guests at parties. You have your monthly specials, front and back, so it's easy for them to see all of the options. Then I do fundraising with a twist for parents to have an opportunity to earn money for children's activities, as well as get 1 or 2 free products. based upon their sales. It's been a great opportunity for many of my team parents to pay for those extra activities. In addition, I always include the Spirit fundraiser. I don't push a lot for full catalog fundraising. I always am pushing for the Spirit fundraiser. It's cost effective for me to provide materials. It also is very focused and easy for those who are selling to sell. You've got your Hostess flyer. Tells her all of the benefits. We work on using this for hostess coaching as far as the opportunities and the things that she can get. Now, in the back is always my order forms. Not in this one, I haven't labeled them yet. But I always put the recruiting flyer on the back page. Most of the hostesses will keep their order forms completed and not completed in this packet. So they're constantly opening this folder and seeing the recruiting brochure and the business opportunity. That's the best deal we have, ladies. This is the best opportunity to share the gift of 31 with them. Because after a while, it's gonna sink in. They're gonna keep seeing it, they're gonna keep seeing it, you've mentioned it. Now all of a sudden they're thinking, well, it might not be so bad. Maybe I'll give it a shot. So recruiting is a whole nother story, and we'll work on that at another time. So that is my Hostess packet. And I'll include the forms, again, tongue twister, the forms on Rays of Hope team Facebook page for you to download if you want to use. If you have any questions or any comments, I'd love to hear your feedback. Have a 30 wonderful day, ladies.